Woodworking is a fun and gratifying hobby that people of all ages and skill levels can enjoy. While advanced woodworking requires specialized tools and techniques, there are many beginner-friendly projects that can ease you into the craft. These starter projects allow you to build your confidence and skills over time. Beginner woodworking projects tend to share some common traits. They often use common materials like pine boards, dowels, and plywood. This makes the supplies affordable and accessible for hobbyists. The tools required also tend to be basic: saws, drills, sandpaper, clamps, and standard power tools. The projects usually don't involve complex joints, exotic wood species, or intricate details. However, just because a woodworking project is for beginners doesn't mean it can't produce something functional and beautiful. Even simple projects allow room for customization and finishing touches to make them your own. When completed, beginner woodworking projects provide a tremendous sense of accomplishment and pride. They're an ideal way to get your feet wet with woodworking skills and techniques that will serve as a foundation for more advanced projects down the road. A birdhouse is a classic beginner woodworking project that can be customized to your style and completed in a weekend. It makes a fun, practical addition to any backyard or garden. This simple birdhouse design only requires a few basic tools and materials that are easy to find. With just a saw, drill, wood glue, nails, sandpaper, wood conditioner or paint, and about an hour of work, you'll have a charming handmade birdhouse to display. Cutting boards make for a fun and practical beginner woodworking project. With just a few tools and some basic skills, you can create a beautiful and functional cutting board for your kitchen. When selecting wood, opt for a hardwood like maple, walnut, cherry, or teak. The hardwood will be more durable and resist knife scars better than softwoods like pine. You can use a single type of wood or get creative with patterns by using different colors and wood grains. Picture frames make for a fun and easy beginner woodworking project. With just a few materials and basic tools, you can create a customized frame to display your favorite photos and art prints. The first step is selecting your wood. Pine and poplar are affordable options that are lightweight and easy to work with using basic hand tools. Walnut, maple, and oak make beautiful frames if you want something a bit more upscale. Bookends are a fun, practical project that makes use of scrap wood lying around in your workshop. Though simple in construction, the design possibilities for bookends are nearly limitless. When choosing materials, keep in mind that heavier woods like oak, walnut, or mahogany work best to keep books upright on the shelf. Hardwoods are more stable and have enough weight to do the job. The jewelry box is a classic beginner woodworking project that allows you to practice small joints and hardware installation. Though it may look complicated, a basic jewelry box requires just a few key skills: cutting dado joints, installing hinges, adding compartments, and inlay and hardware. With some basic tools, wood glue, finishes, and hardware, you can create a fully custom keepsake jewelry box, even as a beginner.
Making your own serving tray is an easy woodworking project for beginners that can be completed in a weekend. All you need are basic hand tools, a small piece of wood, and some wood glue. When choosing materials for a food-safe serving tray, avoid porous woods like pine that can harbor bacteria. Opt for a close-grained hardwood like maple, cherry, or walnut, which are naturally antimicrobial. Cut the wood to size with a handsaw or ask your local hardware store to make precision cuts for you. Sand the edges smooth and round over sharp corners. Add handles if desired for easy carrying. Cut handle holes before assembling the tray. Attach metal or wooden handles with screws from underneath. Use water-resistant wood glue to join pieces. Clamp joints until dry. Wipe away excess glue with a damp cloth. Apply food-safe finishes like mineral oil, beeswax, or salad bowl finish to protect the wood from stains. Avoid film-building finishes like polyurethane that can chip into food. Consider rubbing a food-safe wax on top for extra protection. Buff the tray by hand or with a power buffer once fully cured. With basic tools, patience, and a small piece of quality wood, you can make a beautiful serving tray to enjoy for years. This straightforward project is very achievable even for total beginners. An easy woodworking project that is perfect for beginners is a wooden planter box. Planter boxes allow you to grow flowers, herbs, or vegetables in a convenient and decorative container. When building a planter box, it's important to consider how to waterproof it and allow for drainage. You can line the inside with a plastic liner or seal the wood with an outdoor sealant. Drill drainage holes in the bottom to prevent water from pooling. Elevate the bottom slightly or place feet under the corners to promote airflow and drainage. To make the planter box personalized, try wood-burning decorative designs into the wood. Wood burning is an easy technique for beginners because it only requires a wood-burning tool and practice. Sketch your design onto the wood first. Then, use the burning tool to trace over the lines, moving slowly and carefully. Create geometric patterns, monograms, nature images like leaves or flowers, or any design you choose. For mobility, you can add wheels or casters to the bottom of the planter box. This allows you to move it around your patio, deck, or yard to place it wherever you need sunlight. Install the wheels at the corners for balance. Planter boxes are versatile, practical, and fun wood projects for novice woodworkers. With simple tools and materials, you can create a custom garden planter to enjoy for years to come. A wine bottle holder is a fun and easy woodworking project for beginners. Rather than store open bottles on the counter or in the fridge, display them beautifully with a customized wall mount or freestanding wine rack. The type of holder you build depends on the bottles you want to store. For standard 750 milliliter wine bottles, a basic 6-bottle rack is a good starter project. Make it with a pine 1x8 board and wood dowels. Cut the wood into strips, drill dowel holes for the bottles to sit in, and assemble into a ladder-style rack. Stain or paint it to match your kitchen decor. For larger format bottles like magnums, build a holder with wider bottle openings. A wooden crate or box with holes drilled to hold bottles works well for oversized designs. Boldly display prized bottles of port, champagne, or wine you are aging. Freestanding holders are easier to build, while wall mounts preserve counter space. For a more decorative look, cut custom shapes into the wood. Route scallop profiles or curving lines for a grapevine motif. Carve or burn designs like your initials or wine quotes on the wood. Wire bottle openers and shelves for glasses can also be incorporated. The finishing touches make these projects stand out. Stain the wood in deep ruby tones or paint it chalkboard black. Complement with metal hardware and accent pieces like latches or handles. A wine bottle holder handcrafted by you makes a great housewarming or hostess gift. Displaying your wine in style doesn't need to be intimidating for beginners. Woodworking as a beginner teaches many fundamental skills that set you up for a lifetime of creating beautiful and functional pieces. By starting with simple projects like a birdhouse, cutting board, or picture frame, you'll gain experience with essential techniques like measuring, cutting, joining, sanding, staining, and finishing. Once you've built up confidence with hand tools and power tools, you can move on to more complex builds. The skills learned along the way, like patience, precision, and problem solving, will prove invaluable. With practice and passion, you'll be creating heirloom quality woodworking projects before you know it. There are many great resources available to continue your woodworking education. Look for books, magazines, online classes, and local woodworking clubs to connect with fellow makers. Attend trade shows to get inspired by the latest tools and innovations. Don't be afraid to reach out to more experienced woodworkers for tips and advice. Remember that woodworking is a craft that takes a lifetime to master. Let each project be a stepping stone along your creative journey. With every success and failure comes a valuable lesson. Stay open-minded, keep challenging yourself, and your skills will grow exponentially. Most of all, keep in touch with the sheer joy of woodworking. Allow yourself to be present during the process, not just focused on the result. Savor the feel of the materials in your hands, the sound of your tools at work, and the satisfaction of completing each step. If you maintain your childlike wonder and enthusiasm, you'll never want to put down your tools. The world of woodworking awaits. It's time to start your first project.